boy Sheed, man. What happened to the point, man?
Hey, I'm present, you know.
And as you can see, man, we got Boone39.
Yeah, Zoe.
Yeah. You already know. You already
We
know.
also got some of the cast members of that poppin' movie, man. Y'all drawing that they got out, man. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Go ahead.
Well, my name is Red. Yeah, 7 bags.
Yeah.
And y'all drawing. I
Drawn.
was snapping necks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
off, yo.
Yeah, that's how you doing it, Red? Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Red Snapper got like 4 bodies in that joint, knocking people
Oh, she
out.
was
there,
going
man.
crazy.
Yo.
Oh, listen.
Yeah, they was asking me like,
Listen, all jokes aside, right? They got a poppin' movie. These guys, all right, I'm gonna say this here, right? I believe I'm rooting for these guys to corner that whole market on the comedy movies. That's what I'm saying. I'm rooting for it. I see the success and the progress and everything they doing. And I'm also very pleased because they putting people in front of the camera that people don't see in front of the camera to get them, a shot at the title. I'm gonna start with Boone, man. I'm gonna start with some questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, tell them where you from, Boone. Where you born and raised at?
Oh man, you about to start something.
Yes, I am,
man. Born in South Philly, 21st
South
and
Philly.
Catherine.
Right.
Raised down the bottom, 39th Street.
39th Street.
That's
You know
what
what I'm
the
saying?
39
Yeah,
represent.
Boom 39. Ain't my
Okay.
age. You know what I mean?
Good money, good money. So tell everybody what sparked your interest. Start from the beginning of what sparks your interest in all the arts, like all the things you do. 'Cause you wear a number of hats. You do music,
Well,
comedy.
you know, the music, you already know she, man. You took me to my first studio session,
did I?
man. I feel like he wanted me
I'm playing dumb.
What we talking?
He wanted you
I'm
to slide
playing
that
dumb,
in,
right?
right?
We working at Walmart and we working at Walmart. What was that, 01, 02-ish?
It was 01-ish, 02.
Yeah,
I was just coming home.
Yeah, and she took me. We had another talented rapper working at Walmart. My man Raw Dill.
Right.
Raw deal.
Raw Buck and Raw Buck signed to D Block. He
Yeah.
just came home.
That was Raw Deal partner, right?
Yeah. So we did music first and grinded till like 2010.
Right.
And then jumped into the comedy, and then
What-
came back out.
I ain't gonna let you forget me. I was down there. I was in that studio
wait,
with
the
y'all.
studio
Yeah, I
with
was
you.
there.
Con was down there. They was the duo.
Yeah,
They
now
was the
listen.
duo.
How was the comedy always there?
Con,
When you was
you
doing the
see-
music, you was leading.
You see, you setting me up, man.
He was to hook up the
Let
jazz.
me give it to you
He was to
again,
hook up the
man.
jazz.
I forgot to leave that out, man. He gave me the name The Bid, man.
Right.
The
No,
title.
no,
Listen, no, I'm gonna tell you.
No, listen.
No, let me explain it. Let me work.
He said that was a lineup.
Let me work. Listen,
That
listen.
wasn't my motive.
No, but that was the first title to our movie, The Bid.
Right.
And they didn't know. I gotta tell them, like I said it on another podcast, but they gotta know where the name came from.
Right.
And I tell people, everybody call themselves The Bid. You can't give yourself that name.
Right.
And me and she working at Walmart unloading trucks. You know, I was silly back then, busting on everybody. And he said, you know what, Boom, man. If you was locked up, you would be The Bid. Bro. And I ain't know what he was talking about. I'm like, what's that? He like, no, it's the funniest nigga on the block.
Right.
You know, that people hang around
pass
and make
the
their
time,
time.
man.
I tell you, you done got a
He
lot of
gave me-
dudes through their time.
Right.
Yeah. So like I always was silly and doing that, and
Right.
then when social media came out and I started doing the skits, then my man Rich came home and what was that 2016, and we Papa Perk was jumping by then,
Jumping by
like you know
then,
what I'm saying, and I'm already polished by then now on the music tip, and doing
I
it for
think
like
I'm trying to get from you is which came first, which one came
Music.
first, and which one
Music.
now you leading with comedy
yeah,
now.
definitely comedy now,
Right.
definitely, because you know music, I feel as though you love it forever,
Right.
but you there's a date on it.
Right.
Like to me, like you got a lot of people who rap forever, but to me I felt like it was getting too old. Like I'm about to be 45.
That's interesting. That's
rap open
interesting.
the door for you.
What
You
happened?
know what I'm saying? I said I'm about to be
She
45.
bit it.
Oh, 45.
She bit it. She
Okay.
bit it.
Yeah.
She laughing.
Yeah, I'm about to be
Just
40.
the vision
Yeah.
of it.
So just thinking, you know, your mind and rapping, you know, when you're in that mode, you
Right.
like it take all your thinking up.
Basically,
So
you can't be no old head
yeah,
rapper.
and I got kids to raise, and like I'm saying, I got on that tip like I don't want to tell nobody else kids
Right.
something that I won't tell my son. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when young boys call me Papa Perk and all that, I be feeling bad when they come. Like you know what I'm saying? Cause I know my son and them walking like what's that? And I don't like you know what I mean, my son know the song, but
Yeah, you had to bring it back
Yeah,
in and
yeah.
bring it back in.
so I thought comedy was like a more safer zone to go into, a little safer lane.
Yeah, great alternative too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
So how you and Rich? How y'all linked? What was the
Cosmic,
linking between y'all?
Cosmic Kev linked us.
Okay.
When Rich came home in 2016, Papa Perk was already whamming. And Rich come right home, yo, who hot, man? Who hot in the city? And Kev called me, linked us up, and we did the joint Why Tussie. Girl, that thing don't know why Tussie.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
And
I remember that joint
yeah,
too.
yeah, that joint it was hot up. It was like the #1 record in Onyx. That joint. And then once we did that, it was like kind of stagnant, and we like, man, let's do something dope. And he was like, man, let's write a movie. And I'm like, yo, I gotta join the bid. And we sat down and wrote that joint, man.
So even you and Rich link was through music.
Yes, sir.
Now let me swing over to Rich, right? Tell the people who you are. I mean, a little bit about your upbringing and how you find yourself, music, movies, and all that.
All right, so I'm Rich, one half of Boone and Rich Films. I'm from Germantown, Haines Street. I went to jail in 04. I fell in 04.
Right.
Before that, I was rapping, had a little buzz and shit in the city. But for the most, I was in the streets. So I got indicted. I fell 04. Came home in 16.
How much tick you do?
I did 11 years.
11 years? State, feds?
Feds.
Okay.
Come home 16. Then I hooked back up with Kev, and Kev introduced me to Boone.
Good
And
one. That
Boom.
was a nice form.
yeah, so Boone like, what you want to do? What you want to do? So I didn't want to do like no street shit. So let's do a strip club record. Play with it, have some fun with it. So
Right.
we did that. That did what it did. And like he said, we tapped in. Wanted to do something dope for the city.
Right.
Wanted to share our platforms the best we could.
Right.
So we came up with The Bid, which is a prison movie
Right.
that we can put a whole lot of people in because it's
Right,
prison.
right.
So we just started snatching everybody who we felt like was trying or who deserved the opportunity in the city.
That's what I saw too.
And we did the Bid. That became the #1 movie in the country, the #1 urban comedy in the country, something like that.
Right.
So we got a distribution deal with that, but then COVID came.
Right.
So once COVID came, we couldn't do theaters. We went digital. It went crazy on digital, and we sat back and wrote. We got a lot of different little materials and shit we write.
Right.
So once we felt like y'all drawing was polished and ready to go, we start casting, and we here.
Cool. Now tell us a little bit about y'all drawing. What's going on, with that one?
But y'all drawing.
I heard it's in the theaters, right? And
Yeah.
I want to say like the bid, right?
Mhm.
Was the bid like the bridge to the theater, or could
Well-
y'all had did ran the same play with the bid, or how did that work out?
Well, like the Bid, we were supposed to do theaters, but
Okay.
COVID came.
Oh, okay.
So once COVID came, we had to go digital.
Okay.
But
Slow
once we put up our
everything down.
numbers, huh?
No, I'm saying slowed everything down a little
Oh yeah. So once we put up our numbers with the Bid, we got different contexts and different connects and stuff like that. So
Okay, cool.
we started working with y'all drawing and came back, and the theater's open now. So we jumped in the theaters.
Yeah, so as far as I was saying, it was slowing everything down. Did it make you focus in a little more laser focus? So when it opened back up, you had some material back in the back pocket, push forward.
Because we
Took
couldn't do
advantage
nothing
of
but
that
sit in
time,
the house
I'm
and
saying?
write. So yeah, we was writing and
Right.
you know that we couldn't do nothing else. We was in the crib, so yeah,
Grind.
It's
we got all our-
almost like y'all couldn't wait
Right,
to get
right,
it back
right.
open.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But see, everybody want to take advantage of that time, man.
Yeah, we got our company tightened up.
Right, that's what I'm talking.
You know, I got the, you know,
all the
yeah,
nut and
we got
bolt
all
work.
the way focused, locked in.
There's
yeah.
some lazy folks. They find that free time, they want to party and you know how Biggie Smalls say bullshit. Instead of grinding, like Boone saying during downtime, it's time to go harder.
Right.
In the house, we writing all that, preparation. So when it open back up, bam, that's what I got for the table.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know, I had just came home not too long ago before that, so I was already like mentally
that
there as far
mindset,
as
right.
locking in and being
Oh,
locked
okay,
in.
right.
And all
Right.
that, so
So
It
the
wasn't
COVID ain't do nothing but lock you in more.
it just got me back focused. You know, when
Right.
you first come home, you be slipping, you doing little
Right.
shit, and then that hit, so it locked me back in. So
It's
was
like
a
going in
blessing
the
for me.
hole, huh?
Yeah.
It's like, take it down, it's like going in the hole.
So I'm gonna ask, what was y'all? I see that in both movies, right? Y'all, like I said, y'all choosing people that's up and coming. They up and coming,